It's such an awesome time to be alive, and many people are thinking about the difficult things that are happening in our world, the confusion that's going on with climate change, different viruses, financial collapses, cancellation of events, all sorts of things that are happening. I mean, people can't even go to the mosque, they can't even go to church, people can't. But you know what? What's interesting, Simplex? Today I realized that it's not just the building that makes the church, it is you and I that make the church. So we are actually live right now. We are actually the church ourselves. And the Bible tells us that, I, the stones that build the church, and that we should build on Christ. I was just reading this morning the scripture, and it tells us that Jesus says, I myself am the bread of life. And Jesus says that whoever eats and drinks of me shall have life.
That is true.
I think never before has the world been so aware of how life can just disappear as we have in this era of the coronavirus. And everybody's talking about the coronavirus. And other people have even come out to say, where are the prophets? Where are the Christians? What's happening to the prayers? But we believe that God is still on the throne and that He's in charge. I was just looking at these different things that we have. We've got here a hand sanitizer. I don't know if you've sanitized. They keep telling us that every 20 minutes we should be sanitizing, and we're taking care of our bodies. Nonetheless, we are taking care of our bodies. But I'm sure, man of God, there's a lot more that we need to do.
That is true. There's still so much more. In as much as you can be using sanitizers and trying the best you can to be healthy and safe, you need to know that you need to feed the spirit man. And for the Bible says that they that are led by the Spirit are the true children of God. So you need to make sure that you're in prayer. It's important to pray in this season. We need to seek the face of God. Believe you me, we can do everything and all other things that we desire to do. You can wear a mask all day that you want. You can buy your whole family masks. But at the end of the day, who is governing your life? Your life needs to be in the hands of the Maker, the Creator, Jehovah, the only one who reigns supreme. So it is important for us to even continue seeking God in this season. In prayer, we need to pray.
I know that you, as a gospel artist, are someone who people believe that every Sunday we're just privileged to, be in the presence of God and to be led into by artists such as yourself. But Simplex, tell us, how can I, as a normal person who's not as gifted, who is not, a Swazi, who's not a Shalva, how can I enter into the presence of God in isolation, in my own home? How does this happen, and what can I do to enhance that moment that we treasure so much, the time when we are just, one before the Lord as a family?
Well, actually, that is a quite interesting question. But what I want you to know that the Bible says also that if you draw closer to God, God will draw closer to you. As you were saying right now, that we are the church. Our bodies are the temple of God. So which means God dwells and abides in us already. So God is here even at this present moment in time. So you should know that you are a God carrier. You're an anointing carrier.
Amen.
Already